What up, guys? It's Julio Sandoval, back at it again with another video. And by another, I actually mean my first video ever. Today we're going to be talking about my future. Yeah. Let's go. How exciting. So don't forget to smash, destroy, absolutely obliterate that like button. And without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get it. So my career of choice is aerospace engineering. Why aerospace engineering, you may ask? Well, I'm also asking myself that question after doing all of this research. No, for real. For friggin' real, I think I'd be a good match for this career. Because I've always liked the process of building things, of knowing how things work intrinsically and what things do in the whole maybe like ensemble of different moving parts and things, and knowing what this does or what that does or what every little thing does. You know what I mean? When somebody points at something, say on a car engine, and they're asking, what's that little thing do, what's this do, what's the spark plug for, what's the injector for, how do the pistons work. I like knowing how each thing works and what each thing does. So I like how all these moving parts come together to make something work as a whole. That being said, I also want to be able to be more hands-on in my future career. I know that's a Mando thing because frankly, I've worked on cars all my life, and I find that work is a bit more satisfying and more rewarding when you put a bit of elbow grease into it. You know what I mean? I've dabbled in a little bit of other types of engineering, software engineering, and I find it to be a little bit more boring, a little bit less hands-on, and a bit too stare at a screen for 8 hours to me. So there's also that. With aerospace engineering, its strong suits are its numbers, right? It's expected to rise about 15% in California, jobs wise. I'm sorry, and that's very good. And also the compensation is pretty handsome feria right there. Californian aerospace engineering making up to over $128,000 a year averagely. However, you most definitely have to earn your bread if these job descriptions that I just read are accurate. So that begs the question, Julio, what's the move? Well, check me out. Plan of action is learn software engineering still, because apparently I have to learn to use every freaking software ever. So obviously I have to start getting familiar with these systems as early as possible. Damn, my music is a bit loud. I hope I don't get copyrighted. On top of that, I think I should probably sharpen my, general work skills, like problem solving, making the right decisions, actually, critical thinking, etc. Just run of the mill every other job, probably. Also, this career is as STEMmy as it gets, so I need to solidify, my math, physics, engineering knowledge, like I mentioned earlier, software engineering. Because you do work with a lot of these principles, a lot of these software programs, a lot of these, systems. Also, it looks like I'm gonna have to take a few design classes because that's definitely not my strong suit. And they require it for this job. You need it. it's a non-negotiable, because it's what you'll be doing all the time. And if it's aerospace engineering, there's lives at risk as well. Jesus, who put their life in my hands? Bachelor's degree is probably the best way to go, considering that 59% of these jobs nationally require at least a bachelor's. So if I want the big bucks, I want to shoot for the big bucks, gotta need at least 4 years of education. That being said, that means I'm gonna have to transfer from Mount Sac into a 4-year and hopefully take on an internship before graduating, which is way easier said than done. But all in all, this career is much like any other in terms of the amount of schooling and education you need. And just a bachelor's, internship, what everybody probably needs to do with whatever they choose. Put in the effort, you get what you get out of it. You get what you put in. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Not gonna lie, doing all of this research, this assignment, is making me think about it, bro. Making me think twice about it. But hey, I mean, if a risk isn't kind of scary, then you're probably not taking a big enough risk. And I mean, it's either that or working Mickey D's, and I'll probably eat all the food at Mickey D's or something. So I'll probably end up getting fired anyways. So that wouldn't work out. But yeah, as far as that goes, that's it. That's what I gotta do. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this new YouTube channel.